Right. Left my heart in the Sierra Madre. Sweet. Here we go. Dead money. Alright, extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland. A one-way journey till it's finished. I'll encounter new traps, enemies, companions. Nice. I'm not doing hardcore. Companions are more vulnerable. Well, that's in hardcore, okay. Recommended at least level 20. Done. Alright, Sierra Madre Grand Opening awaits, and has been for 200 years. Seek out the radio signal in the bunker. Here we go. The thing is, this is an abandoned Brotherhood of Steel thing. Very interesting. Alright. Start this off by looking for some duds. Oop, right there. Wish it was like a medium speed, because going full speed, you miss like everything. Otherwise, it's very slow. Right there. And that's it. Alright, oop, right there. Boom. Nice amount of duds here. Getting removed. Boom. Sweet. Alright, let's see. We got equipped, bothered, animated, or enhanced. They all have ED. Shit. Alright. That only has ED. These ones at least has an E in it. So, E. ED, that should be it. Enhanced. Boom. Unlock the door. What you got for me? What you got for me? Ooh. Oh! Hello. Interesting. Elijah, uh-oh. Appears to be some residue collecting. Proper knowledge may be able to collect a sample. Hell yeah. Jar of cloud. Okay, I already had a jar of cloud residue. I'm not sure what it's for. Now I have 2. Nice. Scrap metal. Alright, so Elijah apparently was here. This is where he ran off to. Oh, so maybe this shit deals with Elijah. Interesting. Perfect timing on my part, too. I just happened to do the Brotherhood shit. Book, yes. I mean, I would have remembered who Elijah was anyway, but now we got another refresher for anyone who didn't know or forgot or whatever. That's cool. I'm super excited right now. Hell yeah. Nice bed. Where's key? Ah, I don't have the key. Vending machine. Unusual looking crafting station. Lines of tiny holographic items appear. Looks like an actual vending machine, really. Schematics and lists of consumables the machine can assemble. There's a slot on the side for a Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look like it's part of the original design. Huh. Got aid? Really? Oh, you... Yeah, okay, I see what it is. For chips. What's this about? Do you get chips for getting cigarettes? No shit. Now cigarettes actually have use. Awesome. Let's test it out. Cigarette packs. Nice. Not that I'm gonna be buying too much shit, but alright, cool. See, that's good and bad. It's good because I now have a use. It's bad because now I'm gonna be picking up all the fucking cigarettes. More shit for me to collect and have no room for. Oh, Fallout. You know how to manipulate me so much. Requires a key. No, I have not played this DLC before. The only DLC I have played, this is my first time playing Fallout New Vegas in general. So I've done like all the main stuff that you've seen thus far. I haven't gone to New Vegas yet, so I've done most of the side stuff. But the only other DLC I've done is Honest Hearts. Everything else I have not done yet. Alright, so there's still a key. I need to find a key. Is Elijah dead or something? Let's see. Definitely just got... Ooh, shit. That was weird. Zoomed in. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm getting gassed. Oh, shit. Yep, alright. That's what I thought. Couldn't take her with me. Or him. Alright, cool. Yes.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Interesting. Side note, my eye is super watery, so you're gonna see me like trying to get the water. I don't know, I guess it's allergies or something.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
First of all, you're loud. Second of all, collar? What are you talking about?
It's like that Pip Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar won't go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
So that's, I didn't even look at the name, that's Father Elijah, no shit. Yeah, the intro cutscene was so good it made me cry. So what do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
Interesting. This is a very interesting plot for Fallout. A heist. So I need others to pull off this heist. Who?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die.
Shit.
If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
So I guess hardcore mode would suck on this DLC. Alright, so why would you want that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
They're all dead.
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
Payback's a bitch. Alright, so how many of these victims did you bring here?
Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures...
Hey, zombie, yes. Zordon.
Many. Failures upon failures.
Except, he's like evil Zordon.
You think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
Just kind of weird that this DLC is so much louder than the main game. Alright, so where's my gear?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless, and the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough.
Exactly. Super sassy. So that's probably what those, that cabinet thing is. It's my gear. Alright, so what do you mean?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All of the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive.
I saw that hollow rifle.
Surely as the caller will.
Alright, so this hollow rifle, what is it?
It was a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons, and I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
This is one of your favorite DLCs, and your least is Old World Blues. Interesting. Right, the inhabitants. There's people alive here?
Yes, the inhabitants.
Well, I just started zombies,
Avoid
so
them
perfect
if you
timing.
can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
Interesting, so they can't die. What is the cloud? That's the question that everyone wants to know.
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will the exposure kill me?
The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I've found fighting it useless.
Interesting, so I guess that's the cloud residue. There's one way to describe what a cloud exactly are. I found things in the sky. Is there any place safe to rest?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
What holograms are you talking about?
Ghosts. They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Ghostbuster joke. Security doesn't sound safe to me.
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Someone asks if I'm a god, I say yes. Good to know. Radios and speakers.
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely.
Oh, fuck you.
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
So the radios and speakers can set off my collar.
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your collar's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged
One's a
speakers
zombie, one's a Holy Ghost.
hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
Alright, so how do I destroy them then?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
What a dick, dude. Alright, any other questions?
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
What are the vending machines in the villa?
Assembly stations. Schematics are stored within. Dispensers with unlock codes. They use the chips scattered around as batteries. Alloys of raw material embedded in the ship. They resemble the vending machines of the Mojave, but they are crafting devices of tremendous versatility. Once an old world convenience, now they are a means of survival. Use the chips to power them. Select from the holographic display. The device will assemble it.
Interesting. Okay. What is this place?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
So, how did I get here? You gassed me because you're an asshole, obviously.
I brought you here. There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Until then, you won't leave alive.
Alright, anything else? Alright, why is my vision blurring?
It is the cloud that surrounds the villa. It shouldn't prove lethal in the time you were here. Prolonged exposure would be hazardous, however. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up.
No sleeping, okay. Still lots more questions. Alright, what do you need me to do now?
Gather the 3 others needed for this job. Return them here. After that, I'll have more instructions for you.
Alright. Wow, lots more questions. Alright, so who are you?
Someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside. Maybe that's why you came. Why you followed the Pip-Boy here. And straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
Whatever reward means. Exactly, no alarm clock. How are you speaking to me?
Confused? Don't be. I'm commandeering the hologram technology of the villa. Numbers, equations, circuits, all can be controlled, provided there's a connection, and the knowledge to use it. This villa, the casino, a treasure trove of such devices, the holograms included.
Alright, 2 more, so who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller unknown, although the caller helps. The other 2? Well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Robco trash will help you, I've insured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Get some holograms to do the thinking for you. Alright, so any suggestions for who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He is docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no.
So what's FEV?
A long story. FEV, a virus, is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one, turned them into a super mutant long ago.
Alright, let's see.
Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you.
Alright.
Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
Oh, there's one more thing I need to ask, I believe. Wait.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here,
In case you can't
let my voice remind you.
You are not a female. Alright, I think there's one more thing I wanted to ask him now.
You return. Why? Gather the three as I've instructed, then I will have more for you. Not before.
Questions? What's inside the Sierra Madre?
That is for me to know. You get that far, you'll say for yourself.
And finally, the exact same thing I just mentioned. Who's the woman in the fountain?
I do not know. A pre-war icon, perhaps. It is of no consequence, aside from being a circuit I can utilize.
Alright.
Then go. The Sierra Madre may wait. I will not.